All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Right, if you ever wondered about how to connect to a remote desktop and you are confused, then look no further. I will enlighten you. So, we've got remote desktop connection. This is a pretty generic Microsoft remote desktop connection. Now, let's say you're in your first sysadmin job or something along those lines. You may want to connect someone to another computer which they don't have in front of them. So, as long as the connection is there, that's a little bit vague from my side. Apologies, but as long as you can ping, that's the important thing, right? That's the key thing. If you can get up your command prompt, say you got your command prompt over here. Say you can ping the computer, and let's just say for this example, you're trying to connect to Google. So it's a PC at Google. So you can see you can ping Google all good, and say you want to ping a computer in Google. So let's just take this as an example. It's not a very good example, but right. So you got the IP of Google, and then you want to get the computer inside of Google. So let's say it's 192.168. Right. Let's say you're pinging Google all good. You're pinging on Google and you want to get into a computer at Google. So I'm going to just remove this for the time being. But assume you just left it there. It's actually there. Right. Let's just assume that 8.8, all the 8s, is just called Google. And then you want to access a PC inside of Google. So you do 192.168. Oh, sorry. 192.168.1. I don't know. 26. So that's your PC there. Yeah, it's inside Google. Let's say you've got the connection to Google inside Google. Let's say you've somehow got the connection inside Google. I don't. You won't. No one does. But let's just assume you do. That is the PC, right? That's the PC right there. Now, sometimes there's a suffix which companies use. So let's say Google has a suffix and they call it abc.local. So right there, that's kind of the address. So this is the address, right? And this is how I like to think of the computer, right? It's essentially like a website, right? It's like a website. You're connecting to the computer like a website, because a website is hosted on a server, and you're connecting to the server, and the server gives you the website. And it's like a computer. It's like you're connecting to a computer. So you can always think of the computer and the computer name. The example there is literally explaining what I'm literally saying what I'm saying right now. But it's literally like a website. So always keep that in your mind. So say all you actually can see in your tools, you can see this computer called desktop, blah, like 123, and your connection isn't working, right? You've got the connection, the very vague connection, right, to the actual computer. You've got that. You can ping that. You're pinging it fine, but you can't connect here. One thing you may want to include is the suffix abc.local, because your connection already deals with the Google part. It already deals with the Google part. The IP actually is referring to desktop 123.123, and you just need to add the suffix onto the end, and that gets you the computer. And now the username is what really caught me out at first, right? I assumed, oh right, okay, so I'm Joe Blogs at Google. I thought, oh, it's joeblogs.abc.local. No, that's not right. You see, joeblogs.abc.local is not a website. Joe Blogs isn't a website. You can think of the user as if you're on your computer. So when we go to your computer, you go to this PC, you go to local, and you go to your list of users. It's your list of users. And you can see that, you can imagine Joe Blogs is one of these folders. So that's how you have to think of it. And if you click here on your taskbar, you'll see that you get the nice Windows directory. And you can see I've got mine, Normie. So there's the file path. The file path is there. So you can always think of the username like a file path, because that's all the user is to the computer. You're just a file path. So you think to yourself, okay, right, well, desktop 123.123 on abc.local, right? You might think, oh, well, it's desktop 123.123/ and then bloody blah blah. Now, I would love to say that was correct, and it may well work, but I can't confirm that because I'm not smart enough. But basically, I do know that it's actually, you want to be putting the domain in here. You want to be putting the domain, and it's yeah. Let's just call it ABC. We know it's Google, but maybe it's called Google ABC. Maybe that's what they call themselves. Google ABC /, and that is where you put in your username. That's right, because you're not actually logging in as the local user. You're not actually logging in as the local user. You're logging in as Google ABC's user, because on the Google ABC domain controller, you've got a folder in there in the users part of that domain controller. You have a user, and that is the user you're linking up with this computer, and that is going to be Joe Blogs. Joe Blogs is there. Now, do you always have to use these? Do you always have to use the suffix, and do you always have to use the main section? It depends. It depends. I think it might depend, and I'll have to confirm this on future lessons. But I want to say it's to do with the host's file on your computer, but I cannot confirm that. I cannot confirm it, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So yeah, that's the tutorial right there. I think I was very impressed with myself basically when I thought of this. When I thought of how simple actually it is, and how in the heat of the moment, when you're in a call or you're in person, it can be quite sweaty. It can be a sweaty moment, especially if you didn't think about it. And I just like how the computer is a website and the user is a folder. I just think that's a really easy way to think of it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this lesson, and if you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a like. And yeah, hopefully if you guys enjoyed it, I'll give some more I don't know, some more lessons, more IT lessons. This is higher level stuff than the basic IT stuff, but yeah, it's basically sysadmin at this point. But thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.